Hello everyone, and today we're talking. Hello everyone. Today we're going to talk about the linear equations, like in algebra, blah blah blah. So first of all, let's talk about what types there are. Hopefully you can hear me. So the first type is the slope intercept, and that's kind of the form. So right now we're going to talk about all the forms. So, and the slope intercept is like y equals mx plus b. M represents the slope or the gradient. Like, it's the same thing. And I'll explain what it is like more like later on. However, these two things are the same. Slope and gradient are the same. X is just an X. Like, we don't really use, how can I explain? We do use it. However, it's more as if like what the thing basically though we're about it right now. B is the y intercept. The y-intercept is when, like, where does the line start on the y-axis. So that's one type. I'll just put like this. The second type is standard form, and that is the ax plus by equals c. So all of this, it's like these are the points, and these are like, how can I explain? I'll show you in examples. When we see examples, can be more understandable. And the last one is y equal, might take away y equals mx take away x1. So these are the actual points. These are just like, I don't know, imposters, I guess, technically. So what we also need to understand, is to find the gradient. It is the rise over run. When I say rise over run, so rise is how much like it goes up the line. So, and run is how much it goes to the left or right, like horizontal, vertical stuff. So let's say I have a line, right? It's not drawn to scale, nothing like that. And we pick these 2 points. To this one, let's say we have to go up 2 times, and to get to this point, it's also 2 times. So the m would be 2 over 2, 1. So, yeah, that's just it. And also, if it was to go down, and we pick these 2 points, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So it's going to be -2 and +2. So now the m for this one is going to be -3, 2. So the x coordinate, most of the time, it should be positive most of the time. However, I believe if you go like this, it can also be negative, most likely. However, I'm just thinking, you don't count it like this, do you? Oh, actually, you could. Oh, no, wait. Even then, you go left. So, yeah, in these situations, on a graph, when it's here, the m will be negative, and... Wait. Yeah, you can't count like this. And... Yeah, I am right. I think, hopefully. So So another thing to understand is, let's say you have a graph, right? If the line is at 45 degree, the M is a 1. Always. If it is at 45 degree, it's at 1. If it's at 45 degree, but like over here, it is a negative 1. And I'm thinking if it's here though, well, probably, oh wait, when we draw graphs on graph, so basically, yeah, just know that over here the video didn't tell me, but I assume that over here it's positive and here also negative, because this one's going down, this one's going down, this one's going up, and this one's going up. So yeah, and also if the if it's like, if the line is horizontal, the M will equal to 0. So if it's just like this, the M is 0. If the line is vertical, M is undefined. So if it's like this, because it can go to infinity and then like you can't, basically it's just undefined. You can't kind of, yeah, if it's vertical. And also to find M, you can also use points. So let's say you have point 1, x1, y1, point 2, x2, y2, M is equal to y2 negative y1, and then x2 negative x1. And after that, oh, an example of this can be, so let's say we have point 1, right? 2, 5, and then point 2, 5, 14. We just get the y-intercepts, 14, 2 comes first, 1 last, negative 5 equals 9, and then 5, negative 2, again, second comes first, and then first goes last, 3, and then 9 over 3 equals 3, so that M is equal to 3 for these points. And we also have to understand the, like, stuff, what is the y-intercept and what is the y-intercept, like in more better understanding. So these two things is basically, x-intercept is when y equals 0. Y-intercept is when x equals 0. So let's say we have x and a 0. That's when it's going to be the y-intercept. So basically, how can I even explain? Okay, so look. Intercept is when it intercepts with a line, right? So, and when you intercept with a line, so look, let me actually get the graph this time. Oi. So, look, so, yeah, I'll just do it like this. So, yeah, no, I think I should actually use a ruler. Okay, yep. So, as we can see, over here, it is 1, like in this point, it is 1, 1, right? And the y-intercept is this line. So, as you can see over here, it's 2. But when it is 2, like when it's here, it hits the 0 for x. Like the 0 is here. And same with x. Like over here, the y, it's like... how can I even explain? Basically, it's alone. Like it's on exactly on the line, exactly on the point. It could be here and that would be 2.5, but like... yeah, it's kind of that type of stuff. Now let's understand what parallel lines and perpendicular lines mean. So when lines are parallel, so let's say this is line 1 and this line 2. Let's say for L1 the m is 2. What would be the gradient for L2? Well, it's gonna be the same thing. Straightforward, yeah. So basically M1 equals M2 in parallel lines. And the sign for it is this, so like this. But I'm pretty sure it could be like this, but I'm not sure. On the video was posted 5 years ago, so guys, maybe I'm lost of the updates, but like, yeah. And for perpendicular lines make a 90-degree angle, number 1. And let's say so M1 equal, like for L1, for this line, the gradient is 3/4, like positive, right? What do you think would the M be for? Like, what would be M2 for, like L2? Well, what if I tell you that M1 equals negative 1 over M2? You might think, okay, what does that mean? Well, basically, easy to explain. You just completely change everything for M1, for the opposite line, basically. So this is a positive, so we make it a negative. And we switch these two numbers. It's like that, just that, yeah. The sign, by the way, is this. So you just flip it. So if it was like, I don't know, for, let's say for L2 this time, it was 3 over, no, 12 over 15. For L1, it would be negative 15 over 12. That damn easy. And now let's say we have some so now we have equations and we're going to put them on a graph. So let me just get ready my graph. Can I copy it? No, it seems like I can't. I mean, I can probably. So let's say we have to put this equation on the line, on the graph, right? So this is the was it slope form or yeah. And we know from this it gives us everything. It gives us the gradient too. And it gives us the y-intercept -4. So let's just put the y-intercept straight away here. And you might think, okay, what does the gradient actually do? Well, basically, okay, okay, seems like, okay, oi. So, I asked ChatGPT to explain what the gradient does, because at the moment I didn't quite understand it. So basically, oh no, this is a different thing. Wait, what? Okay. Now, yeah, that's good, isn't it? What do you mean? I swear I sent it also. Okay, let me see. Oh, so ChatGPT. Okay, basically the gradient is how steep the line is. So, okay, so if the gradient is 2, so meaning the line goes up, it goes up, it goes up +2 times for every one move. Yeah. Yeah. Wait. But what if? Yeah. Okay. Basically, and you might think, okay, so that means we go up 2 times. No, we move once and go up 2 times, right? So that's going to be here. And then same thing, 1, 2, 3. You might think, okay, why do we move only once? Well, no. If the M would be something like this, then we would go up. We would move to the right 4 times. So we would go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then up 3 times. But in this case, because it's 2, we know that it's a, let's say it was an equal calculation. So it was like something like this, which equals 2, right? And if we would have put this, so even if we do put it 1, 2, 3, 4, and move it, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, move it 2 times, 1, 2, is going to be the same effect. You know, it's kind of like the logical effect of making a fraction smaller, simplifying basically, right? So we just know it was, yeah, kind of that type of thing. And basically after that, all of this, we can just make a straight line and done. So yeah. Okay, now I need another one of these. So the next equation is y equals -3 4x plus 5. Okay, a great example. So m is -3 over 4, and the y-intercept is 5. So we put the y-intercept at 5, and now we go down 3 times. We go down, and then we go to the right 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What? No. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we can't even go more, and we only need 2 points to make a line. So it would be something like this. So yeah. Oh. Okay, I'll I'll just do it over here. And after that we have this, and that's the ax plus by equals c calculation. And for this we have, so look, remember when I said these are points and these are like NPCs, let's say. Basically, to find out like what are the x and y, we have to put them on their own to find out the number, right, what they're equal to. And for that we have to make the y-intercept and the x-intercept 0. So let's say when we want to find x, what's the x-intercept, we have to make y 0, so we just have to replace it with 0. So 3x take away 2 times 0 is 0 equals 6, and the negative also cancels out because you can't take away 0. I mean, you can if you want, so like, yeah. Divide by 3, x equals 2. Yeah. And so let's just plot it straight away. So 2. And then for the y-intercept, we do the same. We replace x with 0. This becomes 0. And then negative 2 divided by 6 is y equals negative 3. And after that, we just plot it, negative 3, and we can just, yeah, do the thing. Okay, that's bad. Boom. Okay, that's also bad. Boom. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Amazing. That's what I wanted. Okay, let's just. And then let's say we have something like this. That is the x minus blah blah. Form. So we know that m is 2. We don't times it. We don't. And since the point is given like this usually, so we have those x's, right? But look, so in this equation it has a negative, and basically this is where I'll have to use ChatGPT's explanation. So look, because when we plot the stuff, so basically in this thing, it becomes like this. So the numbers become positive because they're negative. But basically this is the explanation. So if x equals, then the formula writes, so think of it like this. If x1 equals negative 2, then the formula writes, just to makes it negative. If x1 equals, then the formula writes it, which simply is, yes. So basically just switch them. So kind of, yeah, it's pretty hard, but like, I kind of understand it. I'll just keep this over here for now if you want to read it on your own while I solve this. So basically we get the points, right? We have the points now. The points is for x it's 2, for y it's 3. Both positive because they were both negative. And we just plot them. So wait. Oh no, we have to, basically we don't plot it separately because it's 1 point. We plot it all together. So the x is 2 and then 3 up, and then we know it's 2, so we can just go up 1, no wait, so over here 2 times up, 1 time like this, and now we can go a bit down because over here there's no, I mean there's space, but basically yeah, that's kind of the mentality. And last of the questions, we, let's say 4 plus 4 equals negative 3 equals 2, x plus 1. That's the same form. And over here, let's change this. Let's make this for a negative. Yeah, should be. I mean, it probably won't be fun, but let's just do it. So we know the m, and we can just make the point. So negative 1 and then positive 4. So negative 1 is here and then positive 4 is over here. So that's the point. And then we go down 3 times, 1, 2, 3, and then to the, so over here. And if we want to make a point here, even though, like, what we can do is we can go do the opposite. So instead of going down 3 times, we can go up 3 times, 1, 2, 3, and to the left 2 times to make a point here, and done, voila. And lastly, before we all leave, let's say we have y equals 3. Well, it's just going to be a horizontal line, literally, like it's going to be here, like the numbers are 1, 2, 3, it's going to be on 3. So like kind of, no, I'll do this later. Basically, if it says x equals 2, then you just put it on the line, like where 1, 2, you put it 2. Done. No need for the y-axis, right? And lastly, here, this guy, he left us a few questions, a question to do. So which of the following graphs corresponds to the equation this? So let's see. First of all, we have to know the steep, like how steep the line is, right? So this goes 1, 2, okay. Wait. Okay, the y-intercept is negative 3, so it's not this one. And it could be these. What's the difference? This one is like, so look, this one goes up 1, 2, 3 times, so it's not this one. And this, it's not this one because this one goes, oh wait, 1, 2. Why is it not this one? Okay, it's not this one because, so I mean, it could go like this, scientifically. I mean, I remember the guy saying that's this one, but I'm trying to think of the reason why. All I can think of is because, like, it goes like this and this goes like this. So this is... So, wait. 1, 2... Wait, whoa. I might be dumb. This goes down. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, that's not even the point. Yeah, I am right. Okay, so look. This goes up 2 times. And like this. This... Oh, yeah. So the M, it is positive. So this one and this one makes a dumb move. Like, look, 1, 2, you see? Like, that's how we usually count, like, move the points. So it's this one because this actually goes the right way. You might be saying, oh, but, like, it could be, like, I don't know. So let's just think of 4 negative. No. Yeah, 4 negative. Negative 2? No, because then it would be a negative 2. Same with, like, this stuff. So, yeah, that's the thing. Thank you. Goodbye.